Very, very gently. 2, 3, up.
We're the Strawbridges, and last year we moved to Cornwall to live the green life.
Stop pulling. Very gently.
Wow!
That's the sound of saving money, saving the planet, and being green.
That's fantastic.
Let's go then.
Lots of you liked the look of what we were doing, so along with my son James and our techie friend Jim, we're going to try and help you with your green projects. So I'm off around the country to see what you're up to. Today we meet the Moriarty family, who are looking for divine intervention to get their eco-campsite up and running.
Yeah!
And flat broke recyclers Duncan and Steve.
Love the wormery, Duncan, love the wormery.
They want to give their scruffy city garden the green treatment. Last week we met the Keenan family on the Wirral. Their bungalow will be replaced by £750,000 worth of lime-rendered oak eco-home, all powered by a massive wind turbine. The site is already hectic for Helen, a first-time project manager, and her husband Russell, who works long hours as a consultant on a children's cancer ward. The arrival of £200,000 worth of oak was a major boost, until we couldn't get it level.
We've got to go down lower. What's happened is they're not exactly flat, which means that the timbers are tipping over, which means you either have to jack up the outside of the timber or you have to take down the inside of the wall. But it's all very well organised, because the project manager says so.
It is going to be fine.
Now construction is forging ahead.
Nick, can I just get through a little bit about plastering onto these?
Russell likes to be in control of the situation.
The only thing that I want is I don't want, say bits of softwood fascia or whatever exposed when I'm hiding lovely oak.
But he's fine, he's fine.
The first of the green toys is starting to arrive. The base for the wind turbine must be completely secure.
Cool.
The turbine should provide more power than the Keenans will ever need. And for £42,000, I should hope so.
Sorry,
What is it? Is that reinforced steel? Yeah, I'm with you. I think.
It's going to be quite a structure there. The mast is going to be at least as tall as that tree, and the blades will go above it. So in total, it's about 19.5 metres at the top of the blade. This is the one that we're going to have.
The biggest.
That one, yeah. So I've actually, my calculations, over a 20-year lifetime, it should last a lot longer than that. And assuming even no fuel inflation, I reckon that this system is going to save us about £94,500. Potentially, it can be a cheaper way to live, and we're hopefully going to have a quality of life that we wouldn't be able to afford if we had to pay the fuel bills for all this.
I'm heading down the road to Bude in Cornwall, a really popular resort packed with visitors all summer. But I don't have time to sit in the sunshine listening to jazz. I'm on my way to meet Jake, a novice water diviner, her sister Candy, a beach warden, and Jake's daughter Kelly, goose tamer extraordinaire, who got in touch to tell me about their green project.
Dear Mr. Strawbridge, my mum and I have always wanted to do what you're doing, and also recently purchased some land in Cornwall. But we haven't got the engineering knowledge to put many of our ideas into practice. Can you help?
All right, Goose, don't even think about it. No. Shh.
They want a campsite with lots of green facilities. Showers heated by solar energy. A couple of composting loos. Oh, and they want to graze some livestock too.
It would be lovely for the children to come and get the freedom. A lot of campsites and holiday makers, they're so restricted, and I'd love the children just to run wild in the field and enjoy that. I'll put some swings up for them if we want, but yeah, there's so many lovely natural things that we did when we were children, and I'd like those children to come down and enjoy, and parents can see at the same time they'll have an interest on how we've built the ecosystems.
To fund the project, they've decided to sell their family B&B in the town centre.
This has proven to be a really, really good home and income, this house. But sadly, we've changed. My mother loved this house. She lived here for a short while. As you say, she used to watch the world go by. And it was perfect for her. But of course, she died last year, and we had to sort of have a rethink about what we were going to do. But it comes to a point where you have a wake-up call and decide, what do I really want to do now? Because I don't have to. I don't mind having a more modest life, but the lifestyle that I want. So this house is going to go.
The most important thing is that we have an opportunity at this point in our lives to do something very lovely, something that is not afforded to everybody.
My mum had this room, and it has lovely... This is going to be the sad thing. It does have wonderful memories for us, but there's all the family photos up here. My grandmother, my uncle, that's my mum and dad when they got married.
She's still here. I don't know whether Jake took you into her room at all, but she's there. And I kind of live in there with my mum and my dad. She's a bit sad sometimes, You want to fetch it? If you can find something else to look forward to and something new in your life, especially at my age as well, because I get my bus pass next year. So.
Duncan Glendenning plans to turn his back garden in the city of Bath into an organic oasis.
Dear Dick, I really want a greenhouse with a heating system to prolong my veggie growing season, but I don't have any money to spend on this project.
This is it.
He's even managed to persuade his old student pal Steve to help.
Because I'm kind of renting, I didn't know how long I was going to be here or whatever. Just didn't really know how much of the garden I wanted to clear up and kind of make usable.
At the moment, even the rats can't hack it in this place.
Just keep away from my vegetables.
Oh, that's not in a good way. Okay, what
Put him over there for now.
Over there?
Yeah, just out of the way.
Duncan and Steve have found an old greenhouse for free on the web. They just need to get it home.
Here's your greenhouse.
Cool.
Right, get going.
That's cool.
It's all yours.
10 minutes, you reckon?
10 minutes, yeah,
Tops.
easy.
OK, what's the time now?
Yeah, what is the time?
It's just gone 2 o'clock. So you know where that goes, yeah? So that'll be easy putting that back up.
Yeah? Well.
Half the time it took to put it back. Can reuse all of these.
Excellent.
So I'll try not to, cut them on. Okay. That was painless.
Before they leave, they get some top tips for drying herbs and fruit.
Sun heats up the painted metal under there. The air can flow both sides of the painted metal, comes up here. And this is rosemary.
I know, rosemary.
And then...
Oh, wow.
In the heat of next year, summer, we'll be
Definitely.
sun-dried tomatoes and
Great.
apples and whatever else we
That's really
fancy having.
clever idea.
Yeah.
There's a lot to be said for being green. It certainly brings out your creativity. And back at Cornwall, the Moriartys have certainly got the bug with their eco-campsite. James and I are dying to hear what they've got planned.
Hi, James. Hiya. Hi, James. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, lovely to meet you. How are you?
Hi, I'm James.
Hello, Jake.
Hiya.
Lovely to see you. How are you doing? Good to see you.
Yeah.
That looks like a Christmas lunch walking around there.
It's not a Christmas lunch.
Where do you see your camping area?
OK, as long as you agree, Candy, we have discussed about having little tiny areas flattened out, levelled out, with trees around them, so they don't show.
Right.
Is that what we...
Yeah, that's...
So the fact it's not flat is not an issue too, because it's quite a decent slope. What you're going to do is you're going to make pitches.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. The shape of it, yeah.
Yes.
You know, you can ex-military.
Oh,
Straight,
yes.
straight lines, yeah. That makes sense to me. Dunk, 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 yeah. Or curvy.
Curvy.
Yeah.
Just random.
Curvy hippie stuff. Yeah. So I get the stuff focused on. Yeah. But you're.
I mean, I've taken off the scarves and the earrings.
But you're deep down inside, you're still a hippie.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of the key things I would be saying now is that where you wish to put that, is probably one of the first decisions that you have to make.
I mean, just personally, if I was coming to stay at your campsites, I'd like to be at the top of the hill.
Yeah.
And I'd like for the facilities to be down there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But that sort of having the camping away from the facilities, when it's the middle of the night and you want to go for a tinkle, and there's no light, that there's a slight difference to how people perceive it.
We're in a really good spot, I know that.
The Moriartys need a plan. They want to achieve a lot, but haven't decided what they need to do first. There are lots of issues. Narrow access for a start.
extra traffic is extra traffic. And I know the level of traffic around these little lanes is increasing anyway as it becomes more convenient for people.
They seem to have lots of ideas, but are lacking direction.
Yeah, we want to do this in a lot bigger scale.
Time to get focused.
I think that very definitely you need to have some facts under your belt, which are the facts of what do you need to provide here.
I do know they said that we have to have male and female separate.
Yep.
Showers and toilets.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I suppose what I'd like to do is have only one shower and toilet for male and female,
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
and then the number of tents we're allowed to have for that one
Yeah.
of each. I don't want a great big building of huge
Toilet,
block
no,
of toilets and
definitely,
showers.
Are you going to have hot water down there?
Well, solar,
shower.
we'd have it's summertime. I mean, if,
shower.
yeah,
Solar powered, yeah.
Yeah.
Showers?
Solar powered showers.
Put down loos, because
Yeah.
we know we're going to need loos, and how that gets facilitated. You know, you're not talking about using sewage.
compost. I want to do compost glues for these.
Yeah.
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 So, which means you're not talking about having sewage there. But you are going to need grey water drainage, but not necessarily sewage.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we haven't even talked yet about the cost of this.
No.
Okay. If it doesn't pay for itself, yeah, you're a charity. And that's, you know, that's not the way life is working for you. You can't
Yes,
afford
but
to
we
be-
are looking to just being self-sufficient. If it just pays enough for us to have a lifestyle that we want.
No, but it is a simple sum. You've got to recover what
Yeah,
you
yeah.
put into it, and you've got to make an income from it. Otherwise, you're not actually self-sustaining. Yeah.
Or be it a small income, it doesn't matter what
that's
it
the thing.
is.
It's not excess profit you're after.
No, you're not.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
not you know, I agree. It's a lifestyle choice you make, which is a cracking way forward.
I usually love my thinking when I'm in bed, and I'm quite anxious to get to bed now.
To come in and wake me up
Peace
in
and
the
quiet,
morning.
thinking about the plan of everything.
What we'll do is we'll give you a couple of weeks at least to get your head around it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
then
you haven't
we'll
thrown
be-
us into a blind panic.
No, absolutely not. Don't
We
expect
rose
that.
to it.
Yeah, no. But then we can take it from there. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it went superbly. It's made everything clearer.
No
now we've been
problem.
told. Sergeant Major's spoken. Yes, sir.
It's 2 weeks.
In Bath, Duncan and Steve are exercising their green fingers.
It's your way where.
I don't think even our greenhouse
Even our greenhouse, you reckon?
is going to do it.
Yeah, I think it's just really worth trying, because we did say we'd experiment.
James is off to help them with their foraging, and since this is a no-budget build, everything must be free.
Actually reusing things is my favourite because it's very creative and you get to experiment with objects and put them to more than one use.
Good work.
But if building a wormery from scrap takes them 4 hours, we'll definitely need to help them with the greenhouse and bring along some tools.
Have you got a metal rule or anything? Or a piece of...
I've got a chopstick. Will that do?
No. Love the wormery, Duncan, love the wormery.
Hello?
Is that Duncan?
Yes, it is.
All right, it's James Strawbridge from the green thing.
Oh, cool, we're coming down then.
Great, see you in a minute.
Bye.
I'm not sure if James will be a good influence on these two.
The green thing.
Ta-da! Because it's our landladies, all I did is I gave her a quick call and I said, it's all right, plant a few veg. And she was fine with that.
Wrap it round and then...
The greenhouse must be in the right spot for maximum exposure to the sun if the heating system is going to work.
That's not exactly getting any sun now, so it's not really very useful.
Is this definitely causing the shade?
Yeah. Look, you can see there's your feet.
Okay, so hole in the middle then.
This hole in the ground is for a heat sink.
The soil looks really good.
Yeah.
During the day, hot air from the top of the greenhouse is sucked by a fan into the heat sink. At night, it's blown back into the greenhouse to take the chill off your veggies. You need to pack the heatsink with anything that retains heat, and you can always find plenty of stuff like that on your own doorstep.
Really good. What about
You need
this?
more board? Getting stuff out of skips is a bit dodgy, but I think at the end of the day this is rubbish and waste that's going to go to landfill, and if we're using it to sort of grow vegetables or help heat a greenhouse, I don't think any human being would have a problem with that really. So because I think it's absolutely fine.
Yeah, clown's hair for suggestions or cheerleaders pom-poms.
Yeah.
It's versatile material, this.
Every good garden needs manure. But this is a bit on the fresh side.
I think my dad's going to absolutely love the smell. He likes being a bit of a farmer and having a stinky horse manure Land Rover. It's got to
It
be
really
good.
does smell, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's really bad I'm getting excited when I actually find a good bit.
Yeah.
It'd be terrible if it split in the back of your Land Rover.
Oh, it did.
The boys have also tracked down some free topsoil.
No stones, please. Just.
Getting fussy as well. Quick, put it in the soil so it doesn't die. You could dig a hole for him. Do you reckon you can use a trowel and dig a hole?
Perfect.
Thank you. Well done.
Tomorrow I'm going to Bath to help Duncan and Steve put it all together. The Keenan site is getting soggier by the day, which isn't doing the oak frame any favours.
It rained for the world last night, so we're all a bit damp. I think it's just so beautiful. I love it. And because I have a real problem looking at plans and not being able to visualise it 3D, it's really only, even now that the rafters are going on, I think, actually, it's quite a big room, and it's lovely. It's really lovely now.
That way, that way. No, wrong, a little bit more. Whoa, sorry, back up a little bit. Oh, stop. Hold it still, don't move.
I'm not moving!
Hold it still. Okay.
Thank you.
Helen is juggling project management with all the other jobs on their 6 acres.
They can.
But it has its compensations.
The donkey's the boss. He'll come and shoo them all away. It's only living here, and I thought, gosh, how lovely to eat your own meat and to have your own eggs and to know that the animals have had a good life and they're looked after and had no stress. I think that's quite cool to be able to do that. And it tastes marvellous, I have to say.
The Keenans would like to be largely self-sufficient for food as well as energy, but it's just not feasible to garden on a building site.
So we are having chicken nuggets, big favourite. When you actually read what's in chicken nuggets, it's just that little bit scary. And there didn't appear to be much chicken in them. And so we thought, well, actually, it takes but a few minutes, and you know what's in them.
I'll just eat that last one.
If I were you, I'd give it a circle. Brilliant. Go put it in your bag.
The cat's on the table. Oh, well. It's good at building up immune systems, isn't it?
Go close the chickens up for me, darling.
Meant to put your wellies on.
Once the first bit of building's done and we've got the field back from being dug up for the pipes and everything, the plan is to make part of that an orchard, which I know will take a while to mature, but the rest we're going to have some raised beds. So that's the plan, to try and produce as much as we can of our own stuff. I mean, I'm realistic, we're not going to produce it all, but, every little helps. Thank you.
I'm hungry. No.
Without cord. So you can take
Bright and early in Bath, and we've come to offer Duncan and Steve one final freebie: slave labour. And this time, we've brought Jim along too.
I think it's going to be great. They seem to have done so much already. And their enthusiasm is fantastic, so if we get this up, I think they're going to be more than happy.
It's time to see what we can do with all the stuff they've scrounged for their back garden.
But you know the way the roof comes over?
That's right,
Which means that this will not...
What was that? That was probably another rat.
I think you've got things living in your garden.
I wonder if it is another rat, actually. Do you reckon it's in there? So this is organic pest control?
Yeah, one of the things you've got to remember when you're green is live and let live is our motto.
Indeed.
Let's kill a little...
Or organic...
3 out of the 5 of us are armed. We've talked about it so much, about planning, where we're going to put it.
Now this is it, happening right now. It's cool.
I made a little framework.
Yeah. It's supposed to look like this, where it sticks out. They just chopped the ends off them. They had little toe rags. It was dark and it was late and we were getting tired.
Is that all it is?
Yeah, sorry, help me. It was dark, it was late and we were getting tired.
That's right. And the old nuts and bolts as well.
Recycled.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. They're basing it.
An hour in, and we're making great progress.
Stroke of genius!
So, greenhouse this size, if you're buying it new, must be 300 quid worth.
Well, we looked in the garden centre, and a small one like this was over £200, I think.
Right.
That's a lot of the hard work done.
Hard graft. Good help. Cheers. Halfway through.
Definitely.
You're right, Chris.
On the Wirral, a 12,000-litre rainwater harvesting tank has arrived. Just what Russell needs after a long shift.
The idea is that all the gutters and everything are flowing into it. So it's basically to harvest as much rainwater as we can. and it goes in, and then as it comes out, it's treated, get all the bugs and everything out, and it'll be drinkable, and so we'll use it for everything.
The water tank will rest on a concrete bed. With so much new green technology, Helen and Russell must make sure that the builders are staying on top of things.
You all right? Good. What was that? No, I asked them to consider if it needed to be turned round. No, the outflow doesn't go to the line. The outflow's going that way. Sorry? I asked to check if the tank was the right way around, not just to turn it around. I asked to check if it was the right way around. Because basically the outflow has to obviously go in that direction, doesn't it?
If you spend $6,000 on a water tank, you want to be sure it's the right way around. Russell's not convinced, so he's put the job on hold.
Are we ready? Lift.
Well done. Well done. Manoeuvre.
This is good. See, I've got it. Right. This is where we see the right size hole.
Offer it all the way up to the wall. Cheers.
Yeah, I found this again just on the side of the road, actually.
You found that on the side of the road?
Yeah, I did. I actually did.
I found this on the side of the road. Yeah, there it was.
Actually did.
And it said delivery lorry.
Last job, the heatsink.
The beauty about this whole build is the fact that they've actually managed to scrounge everything. All right, you have to think slightly more how you put it together, because it's not all that intuitive. But, no, very well done. Yeah.
Slow down.
An old car battery will drive the heatsink fan until the boys can scrounge a solar panel.
We got a little chimney over here.
Hey! That's really good. So that definitely works.
Yeah. Go on, just pop it in the bottom, Jim. Stop mucking around, mate. Right, OK, let's get the big boy in here. Come on. Really held on my tape, because it's not going to move once it gets in. So it wasn't like that to begin with, but it doesn't matter. It's got into more. Right, OK, let's get some insulation around it, yeah?
Just bung anything into the hole that will retain heat. Well, almost anything.
Yeah, we got this out of a skip, and it's actually James who thought this was really colourful. We should just get it.
Give me a Jeep, give me an R, give me a greenhouse. Rather expensive composite insulation. We
free.
We were looking at this, by the way. Yeah, £250 a roll. Yeah, turn it around to 90 degrees, mate. So that way, yeah. Tuck it over. Yeah, tuck it in behind. We're liking this a lot. Jim, tell me what a black widow looks like.
You scared of spiders?
Yeah. Look at that one.
See, rats, no problem.
Don't
Spiders?
step around here, all right?
So that's the last piece of glass then.
Oh.
So
Ready?
So sweet.
See the tears?
If you break this one.
I love my job. I'm a very lucky chap. I just...
This one makes it all worthwhile.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you so
Not a bad day, eh?
everything.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cheers,
definitely.
Got a lot done.
I had no idea we would get this much done, actually.
No,
It doesn't,
no,
I mean, it may
no.
not look like much to people, you know,
It's
just a greenhouse, a pipe in the ground. But I'm really, really happy with that, and learned so much off them as well.
Yeah, I've got to tell you, the fact that they're growing stuff in every window in the house and tucking it all away, that's first class.
It's cost us nothing, really.
Well,
Just
bit of
help
petrol
from our friend.
and a few nuts and bolts.
Definitely.
That's it.
She'd rather a lot more nuts and bolts.
Ow, good day. Right, jump in front, mate.
Next week on It's Not Easy Being Green, the Moriartys get a bit sidetracked.
See what you're missing.
Oh, it's chaos.
And Duncan and Steve do their first solo build.
Good work with Never Blames His Tools, of course.
For more information about any of the projects featured in the programme, log on to bbc.co.uk/lifestyle.
There's an obvious solution to a midlife crisis here on